Hello, hello, hello. Hello out there. What's up, y'all? Oh, let me do this. Um, okay, so we're back. Welcome to our opinions with Sass. That's me.
And I'm Rooster.
And you haven't seen us in quite some time. And I would take the blame for that. So, first and foremost, before we even start our show, let me apologize because you guys haven't seen us in a while. I needed to take a break, not on Rooster. Some personal stuff. But we're back. So keep watching. Anything you want to say? Anything you want to add, Rooster?
No. I'm just happy to be here, y'all.
I'm happy to be here too. I'm very happy to be here. I think that I definitely need this in my life. Um, you know, this is this is inspiration for me. I don't know if it is for you, but it's inspiration just being able to talk about the things that are going on in the world and being able to educate people that might not know about what's going on in the world.
Hey, that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Is to be informative. To tell truths and not not all these lies that's going on in the world. A lot of people are listening to a bunch of lies, and it's sad that people will take the lies over the truth nowadays. They don't, and it's like, at what point do we stop saying, that's not the truth. I mean, the truth is, not correct, and the lie is. Yeah, I just don't understand us as a human race. Period. We got to do better than this.
Right, absolutely. We do, definitely. Funny thing that you mentioned the lie because I heard something the other day. So you know how they always talk about the big lie, Trump, and someone said that's not the big lie. That's not the big lie. The big lie started a long time ago when people thought that they were superior to others. The big lie started a long time ago.
That's great analogy too, because I never even looked at it like that.
Yeah. So I thought that was kind of like thought provoking hearing someone say that.
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, uh, well, I'll let you start it off, and then we'll talk about whatever we got going. Because I've been watching a lot of different uh, channels and things like that, and man, some of the things that I hear is so sad to hear that there's a bunch of ignorant people out there.
A whole bunch of ignorant people. Yeah. So, but I mean, I think that there's like a lot that's going on, a lot that we haven't talked about. First, I want to give a shout out to Justice Katanji. Uh, is it Jackson Brown? Brown Jackson?
Ketanji Brown Jackson,
Katanji Brown Jackson.
KBJ.
ABJ sworn in today. Sworn
Hey,
in today. Let me actually give her a round of applause. First, first black justice to sit on the
fe-
Supreme.
first female black justice.
Female, yeah. Okay. Let me give her a hand clap because she definitely deserves all that and more. So I want to congratulate her. But I wonder if she's sitting back questioning, what have I gotten myself into?
Yeah, that's what I was just getting ready to say. I was like, man, she walked into a pile knee deep. You know what I'm saying?
Knee deep,
Knee deep
not
into a
just
pile.
knee deep, not
Yeah,
just knee deep.
yeah. She. I mean,
Serious.
the trust in the Supreme Court is at an all time low,
Yeah,
uh, and rightfully so. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Rightfully so.
yeah. So I think that that is actually a good introduction to where we can start because we all know that Roe v. Wade was overturned by the Supreme Court. So Um, there's already been protests. Women are upset. Women and men are upset. There's some people who are pro-life that are happy. So, you know what? There's happiness, there's anger. But my question is, what's next? They gonna spin the wheel? Like, what's next?
Well, you see that other colored justice guy up there is trying
Huh?
to. The other colored justice guy up there is trying to get them to take a look at same sex marriage.
Who, Tom?
I guess if that's what you want to call him, unc, whatever you want to call your uncle. You know what I'm
Oh, wait
saying?
a minute. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear
Yeah,
that. He's what?
yeah. He's trying to get him to relook, take a look, to take a look back at those rulings.
He trying to take the focus off Jenny yet again.
Yes, I agree. I agree. I
Yet
agree.
again.
But you see, if I don't know if you've seen what uh what's that boy, Hakeem Jeffries.
Hmm.
I don't know if you've seen what he said about Clarence Thomas when Clarence Thomas talking about people should be fair and stop bullying and all of that, and people should be free to pick who they want to pick and have people. He said, man, you need to start at home when you tell people stories like that. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying? Because your
he,
wife was the main. He named her too. He didn't hold back. He was like, your wife was the main person telling people that this is just Joe Biden wasn't legitimate and
right.
just
The,
wow.
the part of the big lie,
Yes,
she's part of
yes.
that and stuff. So you think that she's gonna get called up to testify?
So here's my thing. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Hold on for 1 second. Give me 1 second here. Uh, so here's my thing. Okay. So hold on. You can hear some feedback. Okay, there we go. So here's my thing. I'm I'm a little tired of hearing about what should be done, what could be done, what might be done, because nothing's really, I mean, okay, you're making good facts, good points, good statements. I mean, everything that they're saying is true, but are they going to do anything about it? That's the question. You're not going to do anything about it. The Department of Justice isn't going to do anything about it. So why keep? I'm just a little perturbed about by it because they ain't gonna do nothing about it. The everything has become so politicized. You know what I'm
Everything.
saying? The high court. Look at it. It's politicized. They say it's not. They say this is the last place on earth that it ain't gonna be politicized. But look what it is. I mean, it's highly political.
It's it's political. There's no if, ands, or buts about that. It's definitely political. And then I have to agree with the whole thing, the separation of state and church, right? State and
Yes,
church.
yes.
So, but these people who are religious are implementing this whole oh no, you can't have an abortion and stuff. Some people don't believe in any religion. Some people don't believe there's a God. Some people, so that's control.
My thing is this though, Sass. Who am I to tell you what you can do with yourself? Oh, you see that rack on the wall behind you? No, you shouldn't have that there. You know what I'm saying? How,
Right.
who am I to tell you that?
And it could be a felony, right?
Right, right. Who am I to? But what kills me is you can tell everybody that okay, you can have a gun or you can do this with it. You had a right to defend yourself, but you can't tell you could tell a woman that she ain't got no right to do what she want to do with her. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
just So the interesting part was a person said this best. It didn't just start. They say this goes way back to when George W. Bush was in there. They was actually trying to get the majority on the courts back then, but they couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Well, they always had the majority. It was always been 5-4. But the funny part about it is, you see how Justice Roberts try to act like he's so middle ground, but you see he
Right.
voted. You see he voted to overturn it.
Right.
Yeah, Justice Roberts is. But they Justice Roberts. They. It's funny because they always try to say that he's he's fair.
And it's like, really, dude?
Yeah, but I think he's more like fair weathered. What I'm saying? That's
Hey,
that's what he is.
you called it.
That's what he is.
So that's why I'm questioning, are we living in the twilight zone? I say that quite a bit because things are crazy. Things are haywire. It's crazy, you know?
Hey,
That's the big question, not the big lie, but the big question is, are we living in the twilight zone currently?
so that's a great question because we are seeing things that we really can't believe nowadays that we never thought would happen. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know, so the next time I'm on an airplane and I look out the window and see a gremlin on the wing, everybody better believe me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the
Everybody
Twilight
better
Zone
say he
movie.
telling the truth. He telling the truth. I saw it too. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, because
Yeah,
that's the world we
absolutely.
living in.
That's the world we're living in. Yeah.
Right, right. And I don't know if a lot of y'all caught that what I just said, but I don't know if you remember that episode of the
I
Twilight
do.
Zone.
I
Yeah,
do. That was one of my favorites where
yeah.
that man kept seeing that thing tearing up the plane.
Right, John Lithgow.
Yeah,
John
yeah.
Lithgow.
That's his name. Yep.
Brother Love, I see you in here, man. Thanks for tapping in, man. You know, yeah, you're right, man. It is about to get crazier.
Oh, most definitely. Most
Yeah.
definitely. So you said, hey brother love, thank you for tapping in. You said, Roosta, that um Tom, Unc Tom, Justice Unc Tom.
Come on, they don't know him by that. So go on and call him Clarence.
All right, Justice
Not
Clarence.
he ain't a justice. I wouldn't. I'm gonna stop calling them dudes justice because they not.
Okay, true, very true. So, Clarence, Unc Tom. How about
Right
that?
there you go.
Okay, so
Cut. We gonna call him
you
Cut. There you go. Cut. Clarence Uncle Thomas.
cut. Okay,
Yeah.
not cut like cut like okay.
Right.
Let's
Oh,
repent.
Cut. We gonna call him
Okay.
Cut.
So you said that cut is talking about gay rights, right?
Yeah.
So
Same sex marriage.
same sex marriage.
Hmm.
So what's to say they don't go back to, oh, you know, and I'm just keeping it real, I'm keeping it 100 here. Um, there was a point in time where we weren't, was it that we weren't fully human? We were like less
Right.
than, we were
Hey,
looked at
hey,
as
hey.
less.
You right. You right. We were looked at as second class citizens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
well, we not. I'm not gonna say we were looked at. We still looked at that way.
true.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
true.
saying? And the cold part about it is our ancestors built this country.
On their backs.
Uh, hey, for pig scraps, for chicken feed, and you know what I'm saying?
We had
For
to endure so much. Our,
listen,
you know,
all those thorns that they had to pull out of their hands in the cotton fields, and you know what I'm saying? Just to make
and yeah, being raped, you
exactly.
know,
Be,
turning
cold
us
part,
against each other.
cold part about it is being raped while your husband knowing you being raped.
Right. Crazy.
So
I,
yeah,
I saw something the other day where we were sold, a black female woman was sold for less than an animal.
oh my
Um,
goodness,
Yeah, it was. I don't know what it was that I saw, but a black female woman was sold for less than a goat or something, and I was like, "Wow,
that's
that's sad.
That's sad, ain't it? Sad.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's the crazy part about it is you look at that and you say, "Wow." So here's the killer part. So you never heard a black person say, "Oh, we want to be taught history in school." This was all white people that thought of that. And I'm not. I don't have nothing against white people, so don't y'all get that wrong. We don't have anything against white people.
At
But
all.
now they're pushing. They don't want to teach history in school no more. What? Why is that?
Because they don't want their kids to feel a certain type of way because of all of the atrocities that they cause, generations of people.
So
That's
I heard.
there.
I heard it. I forgot who it was. Uh, oh, Malcolm Jamal Warner. Did you see the statement that he made about the Roe versus Wade decision?
I did not.
So apparently, I don't know if it's true. I just read it somewhere, but they said that Malcolm Jamal Warner said that uh, Roe versus Wade being overturned is a way to save the white race.
Oh, because they were becoming outnumbered by other races. They were becoming a
Exactly.
minority, right?
Well, yeah, but see, Sass, I almost called you by your government. But see,
My
Sass,
women.
I told people this way back. Remember when they started first bombing abortion clinics?
Yes, I do
I
remember.
told people that. I told people that way back then. I said, listen, they not mad that the people are getting abortions. They mad that white people are getting abortions. Seriously, that's what it is. They don't care if a black person go in there and get an abortion or a Mexican or Asian or they mad at the white women that are going in there getting abortions because their race is dwindling and they scared. They don't want to be a minority. They
Yeah,
want to keep being the majority.
right. And I don't have any statistics in front of me, but I've heard from several people talk about it, and the majority of people getting abortions are white women.
Hey, you see your cousin up there in Utah did a couple times.
Oh, my cousin in
I mean,
Utah.
not Utah. I'm sorry, not Utah. Excuse me, everybody. Colorado. Ain't Lauren from Colorado?
Oh, Bobert.
Yeah, yeah.
Bobert.
You see what I'm saying? They busted her out about that. But
Wow.
yet and still, she gonna tell y'all can't have an abortion.
Wow.
Uh,
So control. So it's you can't do anything you want with your a woman, a female, because they're not telling men, hey, you guys need to go out and get vasectomies, or
exactly,
you know,
exactly.
or let's create something where a man can't impregnate a woman, like insert something, and I'm not trying to be gross, you guys, insert something into his penis or something where he can't impregnate a woman, but it's sad. It's very sad
Yeah,
that
yeah.
it's come to this. I'm just, what's next? That's the question that I have. What's next?
Well, my question is, and I ask people this all the time: when did people start embracing stupidity? You used to get looked down upon if you were stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now they glorify it.
Yes, they do.
I where they do that at? You know what I'm saying? That hood saying where they do that at?
Where they do that
Right,
at?
right.
That's a
I,
good question.
I listened to a brother the other day. He said, "Do you think Trump? No, do you think Biden's a good president?" This was he asked a brother this. A brother asked another brother this. He's like, "No." He say, "Man, well, who you think?" He say, "We need Trump back because he that nigga." I'm like, huh? It's like he that
Hey,
what? You know what I'm saying?
wow.
So
People
I'm
have to
looking at
take
this dude. I'm looking at this dude. He dressed just like a regular old dude in the hood, tight jeans, t-shirt, do rag. I'm saying, well, how rich did Trump make you to believe that he? You know what I'm saying? I said,
right.
and I asked everybody. Nobody answered the question. I said, listen, How rich did Trump make you while he was in the White House? I said because the only people that I know that got rich were the people that were already rich.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So I say he made it to whereas a dude at Burger King pay more in taxes than Jeff Bezos.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know he ain't making no money at Burger King. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's what I don't understand why people don't see. Why are you? What are you looking at? What did you see? Trump only got one thing accomplished: making the rich richer.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was it.
That's it. That's all. So my question is this whole I'm gonna put this up here, January 6 hearings. Um
Hold on before you answer that.
okay.
No, sir. I never said Biden is doing a good job, brother Love. But I'm asking, did Trump make you rich? That's what I'm asking. Okay, go ahead, sir.
Okay.
I'm hoping you answer that too for me, brother Love. Not trying to be funny, but you know, how much more money did you have in your pocket from the transition of Obama to Trump? Because I ain't had no more money in my pocket.
So, well, let's answer his question. So, is Biden doing a good job? I think, me personally, I think that there's more that Biden um he needs to do more. And I don't know what that looks like. Because I feel like, and I'm gonna be 100% honest, I feel like it's so much going on over here in the United States. Yet we're sending like crazy amounts of money to Ukraine to help them. And I'm not saying we shouldn't help them, so don't get me wrong, but people over here need help. It's just like I'm seeing more and more homeless people. On the street. Gas, as you know, is ridiculous. Gas prices, food prices, housing prices are ridiculous. I think he could be doing more, and I don't know what that looks like, brother love. Maybe you could shed some light on what you think he could be doing. But I do. I think that he could be doing more.
I'm,
I just
I'm,
don't know what it looks like.
I'm still waiting on him to answer the question. I think, me personally, I think Biden is doing a terrible job. But,
Okay,
but he's not out making the rich richer. You see what I'm saying?
true.
I agree with
Yeah,
you totally 100%. But listen, he's not the reason the prices are going up. The prices are going up because corporate greed is is at an all time high. And to make him look bad, you got to remember all the corporations are owned by rich Republicans. So of course they're
right.
gonna do what they can do to make him look bad. Brother Love, you ain't answered the question. I
Well,
answered your question.
so he said, so that's a no on both of us. So Biden is doing a good job. That's a
I,
no
I,
for
I
both of
told him
us.
that's a no. We just both said that, but I asked him how richer was he from Obama to Trump? How much more money did you have in your pocket? Now, so I would really don't. If we go talk, brother love, let's talk. You know what I'm saying? Let's not be one sided. Don't ask a question and then don't be able to come back and be not ask the question. You know what I'm saying? I want you to know. I want you to answer the question. How much more money did you have in your pocket under Trump than you did under Obama?
So, I mean, I have a question for him. Oh, okay. So, my question for him, lost my business and doing worse under this administration. Okay. So, you say that Biden is not doing a good job, is what I'm
So
assuming.
so he's always said that. But I'm gonna ask you this, brother love. So you saying Biden is the reason you lost your business?
Well, we'll wait for him to answer. But my
So no.
question,
I'm gonna get back. Let me get back to what I was saying before I said.
okay,
So corporate greed is the reason everybody's losing. Let me tell you what just happened. So you know, Great America just got sold, right?
I did not know
Great
that.
America just got sold. You know who bought it?
Who?
Have you ever seen the company called? You see them. You might not pay attention, but you see them everywhere. There's a company called Prologis. Pro Logistics. They build all these warehouses everywhere.
That company the name sounds familiar to me. Yes.
They build. You know what they planning on doing with Great America? Letting it stick
Mm-mm.
around for about 10 to 11 years. And the question, the thing is, after 10 or 11 years, they want to tear Great America down, and guess what they want to put up?
What?
Housing. And it's corporations that are buying up these huge apartment complexes. You see what I'm saying? And then charging rent that they want to charge, and they know people can't afford the rent there. But do you think they care? No.
Well, they know that the tech people can afford the rent there.
Even the tech people can't really afford the rent. I mean, they can, but I listen to I drive tech people around all the time, and they complain. Tech people don't want to live in apartments forever. They want to buy houses. They can't afford to buy houses. They can afford to pay for an apartment, but they want to buy houses. They say to me, man, I'll never be able to afford a house here in California.
So do you think that with the was it the Treasury Department, what they did with the interest rates um is going to make any
Nah,
difference?
that's all corporations is gonna do is keep going up on the price.
I agree with you on that. I
Like I tell
agree.
everybody, a chicken run around and eat corn and shit all day on the field. That's all a chicken do. What makes you think I should have to pay more for a chicken to eat a piece of corn and shit on the field? You know what I'm saying? And lay an egg. It's the same process.
Right. I
So
agree.
I'm just asking. I just want to know. I hear you in the comments, brother Love, but I you asked the question. I told you no. I don't think Joe Biden. I didn't want Joe Biden. I didn't want to vote for Joe Biden, but I vote for a rock before I vote for Trump.
A rock.
So so I answered your question, but you didn't answer mine. Did Joe Biden make you lose your business, or what? You say you lost your business under this administration as opposed to the last administration.
So we'll see what he says. And my question to him is what was my question? What his thoughts are on what needs to happen, what could turn around like the situation that people are in, right now.
Right. Listen to this. Listen to this. I tell everybody this. You look at the gas that's sky high right now. First of all, everybody says Joe Biden's fault. No, it's not Joe Biden's fault. It's corporate greed. Because of the simple fact, corporate greed is gonna at the end of the year when they record their profits, they're gonna say to everyone in America, we made record profit in the billions. They're not gonna say Joe Biden made record profit in the billions. They're gonna say Chevron, Texaco, Valero, Phillips 66, VP, Valero, all of that. They're gonna say we made record profits in the billions, not Joe Biden, because Joe Biden don't own a refinery. You know who else is profiting off of that? George W. Bush. They own refineries. You see what I'm saying? So once again, brother Love, who made you lose your business? Joe Biden? I'm just asking, brother. You put it out there. You started it. I'm waiting for you to answer. Okay, on to the next though. I don't think brother Love want to ask. He
Okay,
say he
well,
say he's saying what's facts for him, but I don't. I don't. I mean, you saying what's facts, but you didn't say what was facts.
excuse me. Okay, well, while we're waiting for him to answer that question, my question to you, I have another question to you and to the audience is okay, so we've been seeing all of these January 6th hearings. Trump He already looked like an idiot. He looked like a fool. I don't even know what other word can describe what he looks like at this point. Do you think, and I think you kind of answered it, do you think anything is going to come of this, or is this just a waste of time?
Wait. I got a little distracted here. He lobbied for corporate greed. Did you
Hmm?
see that? Do you see Love's answer?
Oh, okay. Well, let me put it on.
He just lobbied for corporate greed and bad policy. Hold on, Love. Who you talking about? Trump? Because corporate greed is what Trump did. Joe Biden didn't do corporate greed. He didn't lobby for corporate greed. I guess I'm thinking I'm thinking you got the selective hearing going on right now, brother Love. Because if you let me explain it to you one more time. The only policy that Trump did that he got through was making the rich richer. That's corporate greed. The Koch brothers, that's corporate. Elon Musk, that's corporate. Uh, 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 Jeff Bezos, that's corporate. He made them rich, rich beyond so rich that you pay more taxes than all of them combined. You still paying more taxes than all of them combined. So how did Joe Biden lobby for corporate greed? Now I agree he got some bad policies, but all presidents have bad policies. So ain't no Democrat or Republican a good politician. What I'm saying to you is Democrats at least had rich people paying a fair share in taxes. Now they don't pay taxes at all. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Ask me that again. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's okay. That's okay. So just, I mean, my question is basically to you and to whoever is out there, our audience out there watching, our opinion nights. We've been having all of the January 6th hearings going on for what, like a few weeks now, right?
Hmm.
Um, what are your thoughts? Do you think that anything is even gonna come of this, or is this just like a waste of time?
So I did answer that earlier, but I'm gonna answer it again because I'm glad you brought it up because I didn't bring out the point that I wanted to bring out. So with these hearings, they're showing people how stupid they were because these all these people were donating money to the Save America Fund, but guess where it was going? It was going into pay my bills,
Yeah,
pay my bills, pay others to pay my bills and pay others to do things and pay for the people who organized the rally on January 6th. But there was no America Defense Fund really, and these people, these hardworking people giving up they tens and twenties and fifties and hundreds and thousands and hundreds of thousands. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, yeah. To me, it's not nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen to Trump. Nothing's gonna happen to any of them people that were a
Mark
part of that.
Meadows, Rudy Giuliani. Well, Rudy
Right.
Giuliani,
Well,
didn't he
Rudy
get
lost his
disbarred
license. Yeah, he
somewhere?
lost his license to practice in
Yeah, in
some
one
states.
state. Yeah, but they're looking at another state, I
Right,
heard.
right.
Yeah.
Brother Love, you saying Biden is a part of that group? What group? Corporate? What does Joe Biden own corporate? Donald Trump owns a bunch of corporations. You know what I'm saying? I know Joe Biden got a little bit of change, and I know he's part of that group that don't have to pay taxes. But he's he's still not the guy that made the rich richer. You know what I'm saying? He's only benefiting from the guy before him that made the rich richer. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, this is the problem that I have. People I I want to say this right because I don't want to say that people. I don't want to call nobody. I don't want to talk about nobody's finances. But I want to say it like this: we got all these people that think Trump did a great job, but nobody's showing me anything that they benefited off of Trump. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody but the rich. Elon Musk. He's able to buy a $40 billion company. You know what I'm saying? With some of his money, because guess what? He didn't have to pay taxes. Brother Love, you ain't really making a point here, man. I mean, I just said he's always been winning. I mean, the man's been rich from 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 before you and I were born. He's been a politician for 100 years, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna be rich until the day he dies because once he retires from whatever he does, our taxpayer dollars is gonna pay for him for the rest of his life. He and his wife. You see what I'm saying? So of course he's winning. He's been winning ever from day one, from the day he took office as a politician. All politicians are winning. You know what I'm saying? You don't see no politician in the hood broke. But my question is, what have you gotten from Trump that made you feel like you were winning? What have you gotten from Trump that made you feel like you were winning? I guess I should put it to you that way.
So do you feel like Trump did more than Biden? Um, so what I want to say real fast is, if you can, brother love, you could jump on with us. I just put down the link.
Hold on. He just asked a question. He said, so explain how we'll benefit better under. Who said we were benefiting under Biden? I didn't say that. I never said. You never heard me say that one time. But you keep failing to answer the question. What did you see that made you feel like you were benefiting under Trump? Did Trump make you richer? You know what I'm saying? That's the question. That's the question, love. I'm trying to ask, I'm trying to have a conversation with you. I want to know because I didn't benefit nothing under Trump, just like I ain't benefiting nothing under Biden. You know what I'm saying? Only time I ever benefited on anything was I was able to buy a house under Clinton. That was the only time I ever felt like I was able to really benefit off something. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even making no money back then. I was making $10 an hour when I bought a house, a brand new house on top of that. That's the only time I ever felt like I benefited under any administration. So back to you. What do you feel like you benefited under? What you know what I'm saying? What you know what I'm saying? Oh, so you saying yeah, you did benefit under Trump? Well, won't you join? Won't you join
Yeah,
the
you
panel?
can. If you want to join us, join in. That way,
You ain't even
we'll
got to
have
show
a
your
big.
face. Just join us and talk with us, brother.
Yeah,
That's what this is all about. It's our opinions. We ain't knocking you for your opinion. You know what I'm saying? But we'd like to talk to you about it.
that way we can have better dialogue and
Right,
understand
right.
what you're responding to. If you're able to, please jump on and hang out with us and let's have a
Yeah, I
conversation.
definitely want him to jump in. I tried to get him to jump in on my live last week, but he catted out on me hella fast. I wanted him to jump in, man. That's brother love, man. It's my partner, man. I want him to jump in, but I really want to know how he felt like he benefited under Trump.
Yeah, well,
Because if he benefited, he wasn't paying, and he must not have paid no taxes. So
okay.
so yeah,
We'll see if he's able to join us or just like message us if you're able to join in the conversation live.
yeah.
But
Pull up like that little kid say, pull up on me.
pull up, tap in.
Yeah. That's all I want to know.
Yeah,
Like I said, I'm not advocating for Biden because I don't think he's doing a good job. I didn't think he was going to be a good president even when they picked. But anything is better than Trump. Okay, he said he's dealing with some medical issues. So okay, brother Love. Well, I hope all is well, brother. I want you
yeah.
to whatever it is, speedy recovery, man. If it ain't a recovery, I hope all is well. But take care
Prayers
of
going,
yourself, man. But I'm glad you chiming in, man.
prayers going up for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I'm sorry. So, what were you saying?
Well, since we're on Biden, one of the things I want to say about Biden is like I'm gonna go to the whole Brittany Griner thing. So Brittany Griner, the WNBA player, she went to court a couple of days ago, and they like pushed her trial out 6 months. So she got to wait 6 more months before she even gets a trial. But I know that Biden. I did hear him talk a little bit about it, but it's not a big issue for him. And I wonder if it were anyone else, would it be a bigger issue?
It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be. You know why? Because they know that Russia is going to do whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? They won't. Russia is anything they can do to hurt America, they're going to do it. So, with that being said, like that journalist dude said it best. He said, "Oh, you can best believe Brittany Griner going to do some time over there." And
Well,
what she did wasn't even really ain't a punishable offense. You know how many people got weed in Russia
but
or hash oil or whatever it was?
yeah, they said that 99% of cases over in Russia are guilty, found to be guilty.
It
99%,
listen when they are listen. Do you
right?
know? Now my thing is this, right? How do we even know that she took some hash oil over there? You know what I'm saying?
We don't.
We don't even know. They say she did. Everybody. I had this conversation with some people the other night. I said, man, listen, how do we even know she took some over there?
We don't.
Listen, whatever they do in Russia goes. It goes. If Putin say jump and touch the sky, you can best believe somebody over there gonna jump and touch the sky.
Right.
So
Right.
with that being said, yeah, they now here's the thing. So they're trying to wheel and deal, right, for this dude. I guess he was a. I'm not for sure exactly what he was. He's a prisoner here in the United States. He's a Russian prisoner here in the
Hmm.
United States. They're trying to wheel and deal Brittany Griner for him. So Russia, that's the main reason. I guess he was an oligarch or something, and
Hmm.
I don't know exactly his story, but they're trying to wheel and deal for him to trade him like because they just traded somebody just what in the last couple months they just traded swap prisoners
Right.
with Russia. That's what they're trying to do with this guy that they have now in custody. Is swap for Brittany Griner. And
Yeah.
as long as America says no, they're gonna try to hold on to Brittany Griner. You know what I'm saying?
As long as they have to.
And
I agree.
America ain't gonna go to war over one person, especially over one black person. I hate
I
to
mean,
say it,
you
but
said it.
they don't. You know what I'm saying? They don't think about us. And I feel for her because she's just trying to make money and survive, play basketball,
Right.
do what she loves. You know, but she got caught up.
Yeah, unfortunately.
She got caught up, and that's what the hell is that? So yeah, she in the a lot of people say in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Right.
I'm gonna say she was in the right place at the wrong time because
Yeah.
that's where she belongs. She been doing it
Yeah.
for years. This she ain't new to this. She was in her element, and guess what? One of the dudes decided, oh, I found some such and such. You know what I'm saying? Government knew she was coming over there. You mean to tell me she got through customs over here with some weed? Because you go through customs now, and everybody, like they say, everybody bag doesn't get checked. Okay, but the X-ray machine catches everything.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I know.
So she passed. You mean to tell me she passed through it over here without it being detected, but she got caught with it over there?
Yeah.
I, I, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, we all know that's some mess, you know, cuz come on now. Like you said, we don't even know if that's the truth
Right, right,
that she
right,
had anything on her.
right,
So,
right. So yeah, of course, you somebody's a political pawn, and she's a political pawn right now.
yeah.
You know, so yeah, I feel for her. I feel for her wife. You know what I'm saying? Because the wife is like, man, I don't even get to talk to her. I don't know. They got a apparently they got a lawyer over there that
Yeah.
the lawyer can't let her talk to Brittany, but he or she is saying, oh, she's doing fine. But did you see the look on her face when she was coming down the
Her
stairs in
eyes
handcuffs?
were like bulged. Like, what was that all
Exactly.
about?
You know what it looks like to me?
What?
It looks like all they're doing is keeping her in a dark cell and and just feeding her, making sure she looks healthy. You know what I'm saying? Because when you come out of them dark cells, your vision is messed up.
But you know what? That's so funny you should say that because a friend of mine just said the other day, it looks like they're making sure she's healthy and okay.
Exactly.
Except he didn't say that he said didn't say that she was like in a dark cell, but I really wonder like why were her eyes bulged like that?
Well, I shouldn't say a dark cell, but when you don't get natural daylight,
Yeah, oh
you
yeah, I
see what
see what
I'm saying?
you're
So she's
saying.
not
Yeah.
getting natural daylight.
Right. She's
So
just in,
apparently she was somewhere near where she hadn't been, and apparently it's darker. You could see that it also looked a little like she had a lot of fear in her eyes. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
yeah, you let them take it. So that was planned. You want us to see that she looks okay. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All
And
the time she been in jail, but you ain't never let us see her. Now you letting us see that she looks okay, but you seen the fear in her eyes.
yeah, and that's what her wife said too. That I guess she's able to get letters because the thing I heard is that the interview I heard with the wife, I think Al Sharpton interviewed her, and she said that she had gotten a letter. So I don't know how they're doing that, but basically Brittany Griner is saying that she needs to get back home. She's holding up. She's doing the best she can, but
Right,
she's about to break,
right,
basically.
right. You could see it. You could see she was about to break. You're
Right.
not coming down them stairs in handcuffs.
Anyone would be about to break. You don't know. 10 years. Is that the
Never,
sentence?
never. Well, they haven't sentenced her yet. Like you say, they
No,
pushed her
but
out.
I'm
They
saying,
talking. Yeah, they talking 10 years. But that Russian dude, he say, oh, she gonna get 10 years. But you can best believe if they don't trade her for that dude, they gonna add some more time onto it.
that's messed up.
Man, come on now. I'm talking about the dude. You know the dude that they poisoned. Remember the dude that they poisoned?
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
exactly what you're talking
yeah,
about. That is
yeah.
messed
Man,
up.
I'm telling. Hey, listen. Everybody know how crooked Russia is. Everybody know. And then the thing is,
And
I hear all these people saying that Russia is right for what they're doing. Really? Now I'm not saying we should be giving all our money to them because we do have issues here at home. But
yeah,
something has to be done. You know what I'm saying?
right, right. You talking about Alexei
Yeah,
Navalny,
Navalny.
right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, did that dude wrong. Like tried to
Man,
kill him
hey,
and stuff.
man,
And
hey.
he's in prison there
Yeah.
because he was
Is he in prison now or did he already do a sentence?
oh no, he's in prison.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, he's in prison. Yeah,
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 he's in prison there, and he probably not gonna get out either.
yeah. He already said it. He already said he don't expect to walk out of there.
He's probably not gonna get out.
He,
Like, but
the only reason they haven't killed him is because that was so political that
yeah,
the world is watching.
and as soon as his wife or whoever don't hear from him, they're gonna be like, hey, I haven't heard from him in 20 days,
Right, right. So yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
It's like I say, it's sad that And brother Love, if you still watching, man, I'm sorry to hear that you lost your business, man. And look, I hope things is looking up for you, man, and you get back on your feet. But man, nobody's benefited under none of these administrations. You know what I'm saying? So
you
it,
know,
it's a sad thing, and I try to tell people that corporate greed has taken over America, and because it ain't it ain't individuals buying apartments, it's corporations. They buying all these large Listen, Seth, we got a apartment complex over here, sits right on the bottom of Rolling Hills Memorial, uh,
hmm
the cemetery. It was, I guess, it's a couple hundred apartments. 200-300 apartments in there. I'm guessing. I don't know the exact number, but them people was in there paying $1,400 a month. This corporation bought them out. They said they this is what they claimed. The place has mold, so we moving everybody out
To refix it up.
to redo it, and then when they come
Come
back
back.
in. Well, when they came back, guess what the rent was?
2,500.
$2,500 a month. Most of them couldn't come back.
And that was their whole purpose and intent.
Exactly. Exactly.
That was the whole purpose of why they did what
Exactly.
they did.
Hey, listen, I tell people this all the time. You notice you don't see too many moms and pop shops anymore. You know, like when we had that Freestyle Fridays with my buddy overseas. He said, you
Mhm.
still see moms and pop shops in Australia. Ain't no
Yeah,
big box stores and corporate taking over. You know what I'm saying?
right, exactly.
So
Over here it's crazy though.
yeah, we like you say, we living in some crazy times, and it's gonna get crazier. That's one
Yeah,
thing, brother Love and I did agree on.
yeah. And what you have to do is all of this stuff can consume you, your mental health, your well-being.
Yes,
I just like encourage everybody out there to just make sure you take care of yourself. If you gotta like unplug from everything that's going on, unplug for a minute and take care of your well-being. That's first and foremost.
that's it right there. That's it right there. That's
So,
it right there.
but there's a lot of good that is not shown on the news. All we see on the news is like majority 99% craziness,
Yeah,
right?
definitely,
But there's definitely good in the world. We
definitely.
got to believe that there is good in people still.
But one thing, I tell people this: you gotta do your research. You ain't gotta listen to the news all the time. You gotta look at this. See, hey, I might not be. I'm not the smartest. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, and I'm not the smartest dude on the block. But one thing I do is I pay attention to what people do, and I've been seeing corporations just take over small stuff and just drive prices way up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh, I worked, like I said, I worked at a company for 22 years. A large corporation bought us out, told us, "Oh, ain't nothing gonna change." 3 months later, people that had been working at the job for 30 years, I had been there for 20 some years. People
Right.
that had been working there for 30 years was getting laid off. Y'all said ain't nothing gonna change. Oh yeah, well we just had to make some adjustments. Nothing's gonna happen anymore. Year and a half later, more layoffs. I thought y'all said, oh, everything cool. So they know we was getting disgruntled, but see, we knew the writing was on the wall. They knew we
Yeah.
was getting a little disgruntled. So what they do, they didn't even send corporate in to lay us off. They sent the engineer in to tell us that the company was closing. they None of the big wigs wanted to come in and tell us.
Wow.
I was like, yeah,
Because they had lied so much. Oh, nothing's gonna
exactly,
happen. They
exactly,
couldn't face you after they had lied so much.
exactly,
But I
exactly.
think that that's the reason why everybody, you can't depend on these corporations. You could be at a job 40, 50 years and you just don't
Exactly,
know. If they gonna let you
exactly,
go, they gonna let you go. And
simple as that.
you gotta have like have something going on. What do they say? And I know it's hard in the economy that we're in. Have a nest egg put aside just in case something like that happens to you where you get let go, laid off, whatever. Have a side hustle.
Right. Hey,
It's so many
man,
side
you
hustles,
right
right?
about that. You totally
Yeah.
right about that. Gotta have a con in this land of milk and honey, and I don't mean nothing illegal when I say that.
Right.
Grandmaster Flash told us that a long time ago, though.
Yes,
You know,
absolutely. So just, you know, have something else going on besides waiting for the gold watch after being there 6 years.
right, right,
Because the
right,
gold watch
right.
might
I
not
done
come.
been here 100 years and got a watch. I'm like, huh? I already
Right.
know what time it is. I just,
Yeah.
you know,
Thank you. Like, okay.
man, I don't need to
So
know what time it is. I need to know what where the paper at? You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you. Exactly.
So yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah. But
but
yeah,
I wanted to just say I just got like a little So okay, first let me say this. Why is every single thing? So I have notifications that come through on my phone for different things that are going on. Every single thing is breaking news. I don't think that everything is breaking
yeah,
news.
yeah.
Y'all putting that down.
Some things you say, you look at this and say, did you really even have to report this?
Breaking news. Biden farted on TV. Like, you know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, but anyway, I just got a breaking news alert, and it says Governor Newsom signs budget, putting money back in Californians' pockets and investing in state's future. I didn't read the whole article, um, but money back in Californians' pockets. So I'm gonna have to read that and
Well,
get
well,
educated.
that's
You know anything about it?
so that's interesting. I've been hearing about it, but I thought he gave us a stimulus a while back. I never got nothing out of it. I never got a
Yeah,
check. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
um,
he did do
yeah,
that.
that's one dude I don't like. I don't care what nobody say. I wish there was another strong Democrat running for president. I mean, for governor of California right now. I would,
Yeah.
and I'm definitely not. I'm not going to even vote for Gavin Newsom. I don't like this. He's done nothing.
Well,
You know. I
remember
go ahead.
No, remember when they had that? They were trying to vote him out, and they
The
had that.
recall. Yeah, the
Yeah, the
recall.
recall, and they
Yeah.
had that black guy. I can't remember his name. I definitely didn't want him in there though.
That dude was such a silly, you
He
silly
like a
rabbit.
Herschel Walker.
Oh man, let's not even talk about Herschel.
He along the lines of Herschel
Oh
Walker. Let's
no,
just keep it
no,
real.
I'm not going to even put him that low. I'm, hey man, listen. You know, a lot of people might be mad at me when I say this, but you remember when Lauren Ingram told LeBron James and them to shut up and
Just
dribble?
shut up and dribble. Yeah, play basketball or something.
She picked the wrong person to say that to. She should have told. She should be telling Herschel Walker that, man, you
Yeah,
need to shut up and keep running the ball.
something.
This dude is. I mean, the stuff that comes out of his mouth, really. And
He
it's,
made,
but you look at it though. They pit black people against black people. Herschel ain't lived in Georgia in 20 years. He been living in Texas for 20 years. Now you running for Senate in Georgia. You don't even live there. That ain't even your president.
maybe back. Maybe that was when he was in the FBI.
Hey,
I tried to keep a straight face.
he
Maybe
can't.
that's when he was at
Listen, listen,
Quantico.
listen. He can't even remember when he was if he was in the FBI. He
You
probably
saw
was.
that?
He
You saw
probably
it
was
though, right?
dreaming. Yeah, I did see that.
Quantico.
Man, that dude is. Then he say he graduated at the top of the class. So you mean to tell me you was cum laude, Herschel?
Let him
You
let
Herschel,
him
you was
tell
cum
it.
laude.
And then didn't some kids come out that he didn't even like claim his kids? Wasn't it something like that where he had
Yeah, you see where he gave the speech that everybody should be taking care of their kids, and then they came out and said, this dude, this dude barely sent us a check."
Woo!
Man, hey, listen,
He needs to hang
that
his coat up.
that dude is standing in a. When I say he's standing in a glass house so thin, he better not even cough.
He better not cough.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, moving right along, I want to talk about your R 30 year Kelly buddy.
He
I just want to say this to R. Kelly. Your mind's telling you no, but you kept listening to your body.
my mind's telling me no.
Hey, listen. I remember
But why?
my daughter was about 15 and asked me could she go to an R. Kelly concert. I
Yeah.
said I said, baby, you're gonna have to wait about 6, 7 more years. She said, why you say that? I said, because he ain't gonna be looking at you then.
Ooh.
I heard a lady say the other night, I was at his concert in about the 12th row and I thought I was gonna get some action. I said, yeah, you was too old.
Okay, right. He was looking at them
That little girl that was behind you though.
the youngums. He wanted the youngums.
That little girl that was behind you, you kept hearing her say, Kelly. He was listening to her. He wasn't listening to you.
Yeah. So get this. So you said 30 years. So I read yesterday that he was sentenced to 20, but he has two more cases
Two more
that
cases.
he has to go to court for. So he's going to get more time. He's not getting out of jail.
Well, one thing
He
we know,
he don't
one
have a
thing
get out
we,
of jail free card.
one thing we know is there's gonna be some little boys coming in there that he could look at. I'm just saying, cause I don't think he gonna ever get to see a little girl again.
He ain't gonna get to see a little girl
I
again.
mean, other than watching TV. I mean, man, how can a man? He has kids too.
Right.
How can you even? How does that thought even cross your mind to do little girls the way you were doing them? Little
But
girls.
you know what? Yeah, he's to blame, but I gotta put some blame on the some of
Oh,
these parents should have been held
oh yeah,
accountable.
I knew where you was going with that. I man, I'm the first in line to say yeah, they should be right there with him.
Some of the parents that let their underage girls go with him and spend the night or whatever because they were looking at what they could profit. Let's just keep it real, how it could benefit them. Some of them need to be held accountable for stuff like that.
A lot of, a lot of, because
Yeah.
basically, you sold your soul when you
Yeah.
turn your kids over into his custody,
Exactly. That's exactly what you did.
and
So,
and
so
then his.
it was it 20 years or 30 years?
I think they said it was 30, but I ain't for sure. I could
Okay.
be wrong. I can't. I could be wrong though.
So I think you're right. I think it was Ghislaine Maxwell that got 20 years.
Oh yeah, she should have got more than that though.
She should have gotten way more than that. I
Yeah, yeah,
agree.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised. I'm surprised. She made it. I'm surprised the cameras didn't go off like they did with Jeffrey.
Ooh.
The
But she
camera
didn't.
system wasn't working.
But the thing is, she didn't reveal names. She need. Oh, hey, you
Listen,
know what? Listen,
listen,
listen
listen.
to this. If I was Ghislaine Maxwell, that black book would be in the hands of whoever here,
But see what I'm saying? Listen, she
Bill
knew better.
Clinton,
She
Bill
knew.
Gates,
Listen, she knew better because she seen what happened to Jeffrey. She was like, "Look, I threw that black book as far into the inferno as I could."
and she just accepted that she gonna be in prison teaching yoga because they said she's doing so good in prison.
Hey,
She's doing
listen.
so
Yeah,
good
she probably gonna be right here in Dublin.
help, helping people get their GED.
Exactly, right in. They gonna send her right into Dublin. They get to walk out of there. Yeah, they get to walk out of there and everything. They walk out into the parking lot and ain't no guards pointing guns at them or nothing. she
Santa
gonna
Rita.
be, yeah, right there next to Santa Rita. They got a women's federal penitentiary right there.
So did they say where she's going? Do they disclose that
They
information?
ain't gonna disclose it, but you will end up finding out. I'm telling you,
Okay.
she'll probably be right here in Dublin.
Okay.
She'll be right
They
here.
just they just say how much time she's been sentenced to, but they don't disclose where she's gonna serve her time at, right?
They just they don't want people trying to catch the bus coming in.
Right. Oh, I'm here to see Ghislaine Maxwell.
right, right. So yeah, they
We don't know. Do we even know where R. Kelly is?
R. Kelly may be going to Joliet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where the Blues Brothers was at.
But he served the Blues Brothers. They were there.
You remember that? You remember the movie The Blues Brothers?
Yeah, that I remember. My mom loved that
Yeah,
movie
that's
because
that's so that's
Richard Franklin was in that movie.
yeah. So that's the one of the hard. That's the hardest prison in Illinois, I think, Joliet.
What? I'm
Yeah,
gonna have to look up the Blues Brothers. I love
yeah,
that show. That
yeah.
was a good movie.
Right. Yeah, you better think.
I was about to say, you better
Yeah,
think
that's the song. That's the song.
that. You
Yeah, that's
better
the song.
think.
But yeah, R. Kelly, I don't feel bad for him. Uh, you just can't do kids like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know,
he preyed on those kids.
parents, you can't do your kids like that. I'm hoping this is a lesson to all parents. Don't just because a person is a star don't mean he's a good person. He
Yeah,
or
that's
she.
fair.
You know what I'm saying? He or she.
Definitely not.
So this is it's a sad situation. And what was even sadder is what he thought he was coming home.
Who? R. Kelly?
Yeah, he thought he was gonna make. He thought he was gonna be up out of there.
He didn't think that,
Yeah, he
Rooster.
did. Yeah, he did.
Come
He
on
kept
now.
filing motions trying to. Hey, I need to get out of here because I ain't doing good.
He
They
gonna
say, well, they say, were you able to walk in here to court handcuffed? Yeah, yeah, you doing good enough.
he gonna be part of the prison talent show, and
Right. Hey, listen, making videos in the chow hall.
I believe I can fly. He gonna want to fly
Hey,
up out of prison.
he better learn how to fly. But I better learn how to
How to
fly.
fly. We
I
wrong.
better learn how to touch.
We wrong. We mocking a man, and he
That's
down
wrong.
on his
You ain't
luck.
even
He
right.
down on his
You ain't
luck.
even. You are not even right.
He down on his huh?
Hey, I say you are not even right. I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna send him a letter saying, "Did you hear my
You
co-host talking about you better learn how
you
to fly?"
singing you singing right along with them. Oh, let me now since we talking about artists, did you see Ray J?
Try to sing that verse with the baby in his hand.
And you try to blame it on the baby.
Hey, I was like, if somebody don't run up and slap him in the back of the neck and
They
tell him,
got
man, if you don't get your ass up out of here,
they got so
Ray J,
many
Ray J,
they
I,
got so many crazy
I
memes about him.
listen, I hate to see rich people. I'm not saying he's rich, but he's well off. I
Hmm.
hate to see rich people just act super ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Don't act super ignorant, man. Just do you, man. Hey, enjoy your life, man. You got the best of the world right now.
Yeah. But what I don't like about him, I don't know if you watched the thing, but I don't like that he said, "Oh, Raycon Global is the one that's paying for this versus or
Yeah,
whatever."
yeah. I don't, I don't be watching that type of stuff, but I did see the memes and stuff going around, and
Yeah,
him
like
trying to
who
sing it. I saw
cares?
that. I was like, what in the hell is going
Right.
on around here?
What is going on around
Look,
here?
who in the Ray J set this?
I was just like,
Oh
okay,
my
he
goodness,
is tripping.
hey, yeah, hey, listen. One thing about it is corporate ain't only greedy. Corporate will make you look stupid at the same time.
Right? Like,
Yeah, yeah. So Raycon, good job. Two thumbs up. I hit,
okay,
I hit both of the like buttons.
two thumbs down. He was a hot mess.
Right,
So,
right, 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 right,
yeah.
right. So yeah, that's it. That's it. We just gotta. I just want to say this before we end. People, pay attention. I never said on here that Biden is a good president because, like I said, I would have voted for anything other than Trump. Trump was really bad for the country. Trump made Biden's job numbers look good because of the simple fact that Trump didn't know how to handle the pandemic as a president. So instead of him fighting, he he should have been listening, and things would have went better. People wouldn't have lost all them jobs in mass droves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Trump didn't listen. You know what I'm saying? All he had to do was Trump would have won that presidency hands down. That second term, hands down, had he just sat back, kept his mouth shut, and acted like a president. But a lot of people don't see the stupidity in it. You know, everything that comes out of his mouth is just ignorant.
I think Trump, I agree with you 100%. Trump is a grown man in a little boy's body.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what he is.
yeah.
The whole thing where the lady said that he threw tantrums, he threw plates at the wall. Just
Right,
he's just a grown man in a little
right,
boy's body.
right.
I mean, he's a little boy. I said it wrong. He's
Yeah,
a little
little
boy
boy in a grown
in a
man's
grown
body.
man's body. Yeah.
Yeah.
And something, maybe something happened, like from my understanding, something with his dad, the way his dad did him, or I don't know, but it's something with him. He needs help and stuff.
Well, that's the thing. So here's one thing I wanna point out. Everybody's saying that, oh, we don't want to become a socialist country, but we're already socialist. We already got social programs, Social Security,
Right.
uh, you know, Medicare, Medicaid, you know, uh, we're already a socialist country. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But listen to this: most of the people that are corporate are
Right.
socialists. They all benefited from somebody in their family.
Right.
You all had handouts. Nobody just built their business from the ground. I mean, there's a few that built for their business from the ground up, but all people were just people were had hand me downs. They were handed a silver spoon, and they said, listen, you better make something of yourself.
Oh, yep. Yep.
Not many. There's not many people that hasn't had help that are super rich. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So y'all can keep saying y'all don't want a socialist country if you want to, but you definitely are a socialist country, and hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah. I'm like, you know what? All the stuff that's going on, and we know that there's a lot going on, but our life continues. I got to keep getting up, going to work. I can't, like, oh, it's too much going on. I got to stop.
Got to keep getting
We
up
got
and
to keep
putting.
living our life, and we got to keep enjoying life, and
Yeah,
making ourselves happy regardless of what's going on.
got to keep getting up and putting your pants on.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. That's
We
it.
gotta keep getting up. I like that. We gotta keep getting up, putting our pants on,
That's it.
because life is gonna continue and stuff, and it's just gonna continue. We lose people, but your life has to continue.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. I agree.
And
I
that's
agree.
what, and I believe that people, I just want to throw out there, I believe people that we lose, they would want us to continue living. They wouldn't want us to, like, throw in the towel, and,
Yeah.
so,
Don't give up. Never give up.
yeah.
Never give up. Never
So,
give up. Never give up.
yeah,
Hey,
absolutely.
listen. Listen. Hey, every time you wake up and the sun shine, well, every time you wake up, the sun gonna shine, whether you see it or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
don't end your world thinking that the sun ain't coming up, because the sun comes up every day, no
Every day.
matter if you're here or not. So don't never let your sun stop coming up. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Don't ever
Don't
do
ever
it.
don't ever let your sun stop coming up.
Yeah.
You know. So that being said, I don't know if you got much more to say.
I mean, I think that we pretty much covered a lot.
Yeah,
Um, and I think we had a good conversation. I'm glad Brother Love had
I'm definitely glad Brother Love tapped in.
yeah, and kind of give us his views on what he could,
Yeah,
about
yeah,
things. But that's why we're called our opinions. Everybody has their own opinion, and we're not here to tell you you're wrong about your opinion. It's just that it's your opinion.
right, right,
We
right,
can
right.
agree to disagree and keep it moving.
Hey, and like you said, I like that. We can agree to disagree and still be friends. We
And
ain't. Hey,
still,
listen, I ain't mad at nobody for the way they believe. I'm not gonna force. I'm not gonna force my opinions on you or my beliefs on you. I'm
yeah,
just telling you like it is. I'm telling you this is how I feel about the situation. You can tell me how you feel about the situation. We can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We can
yeah,
share it. That's what the platform is all about. We don't want to. We ain't gonna try to badger you, beat nothing into you. We just gonna try to make points, and hopefully we can all come to some type of agreement. Because like I said before, no politician is a good politician. I don't care
right.
what side they on, because they a lot of everybody.
Yeah, and it's about them in the end. It's all about them is
Yes,
what I see. So,
yes, yes.
but
At
yeah,
the end of the day,
yeah. But I think this is a good show. I hope that, people who are out there that listen, they got something from it, and there's just more to come.
Hell yeah.
Um, Co-host, freestyle Friday in it tomorrow.
Yeah, so I'm
Want
gonna
to
have
give
two.
it to me?
I'm gonna have two freestyle Fridays. So I'm gonna have one at about 6, and
Okay.
then, or we can do ours at 6, and I can do mine a little later, or it don't matter, whichever way you want to do it.
We going so audience opinionize. We gonna freestyle Friday after Rooster Freestyle Friday. So Big Rooster Show.
Big Rooster Show
Freestyle.
it is.
Okay. Yeah. So check out Big Rooster Show tomorrow, 6 p.m. He gonna be Freestyle Friday in it, and then afterwards, our opinions will Freestyle Friday it.
Without a doubt, without a doubt. Hopefully
Without
we
a
can get y'all
doubt.
to tap in with us again.
Yeah, let's have some fun tomorrow night.
So
July
so
1st, it's a new month.
yeah, so if you can, I'm gonna need you to be ready because what I'm gonna do is the people that come in, I'm gonna try to port them on over
Okay.
to our freestyle Fridays. You know what I'm saying? What they so I've been working these YouTube streets and I've been learning that they call them raids.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to have everybody in the Big Rooster Show raid our opinions.
All right. So want to say 7?
Yeah, let's try for 7:30.
Okay, that works
Yep.
for me.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you for joining everyone out there. And until
You gonna
next time, or which is tomorrow.
y'all gonna you gonna hit them with the outro?
Yeah, I can do that. Let me get to the outro. Outro. Let me find the outro. It's been so long since I found the outro. Where is the outro?
I don't even use it. I just go live and make it happen.
You like, I'm here. Goodbye, huh? I'm about to
Yeah.
outro. All right. Well, again, thank you for joining us, and we will be back with you shortly. Not tonight, shortly, but another night shortly, or a day, or whatever. Bye, y'all.
Thank you, everybody.